I think one of the most important things that a head writer can do, an executive producer can do, is to find and train the people who can replace him.
At that point, I had been working in the business 13, 14 years and had a track record as a writer primarily of character, of people and relationships and feelings. At that point, someone that I knew was on staff and asked me if I would be interested in rewriting a script, and on the basis of that rewritten script, which was Suddenly Human in the fourth season, I was asked to come on staff. Unification, I was very gratified to be invited to participate in. Michael Piller and Rick Berman had talked with Leonard Nimoy about doing it. Michael had originally planned to write both episodes, but time precluded that, and he asked me to write the first episode. That was very flattering. But it was the first episode, and it was the long build-up to Spock, who in my episode was on for about 14 seconds, in which he said, "Here I am."
I have come on an urgent mission from the Federation. I'm looking for Ambassador Spock. You have found him, Captain Picard.
So I thought, oh great, I do the tap dance until the big star arrives. But sometimes when you're challenged with trying to make an episode out of what was basically a long build-up, you work a little harder, and in the long run, I felt that it worked very well. It was exciting, it was entertaining, it was mysterious, and it was a great introduction to part two. If there's anything that I have brought to the series, I think it may be a heightened awareness of the female sensibility and wanting to develop the roles of our women a little more strongly.
We're shooting the last episode, and actually tomorrow is, apart from Patrick, it's everyone's last day. So it's going to be, and we're actually, our last scene is the last scene of the script, so it's the very last scene. So it's all very symbolic, and it's all very sad, and it might be interesting for you to come down tomorrow and watch us shooting that scene, because it's going to be a mess.
I don't know how or why, but I'm moving back and forth through time.
When we started into the season, we knew that final episode was looming at the end of the season.
If I'm not mistaken, he's describing a paradox.
Yes, right, that's it.
Intriguing. It is possible. We could have caused the very anomaly we've been looking for.
How do you concoct a story that is going to live up to everyone's expectations? How do you knit up or not knit up many of the arcs that have been there over the past 7 years? How do you make something that's epic and sweeping and dynamic and really leaves people with the impact that you want? And we tossed out a lot of things before we came up with something we thought was good enough to be the last episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation. It is of epic proportions, it is sweeping, it is exciting, it is an action adventure, it has a scope unlike what we've seen in any episode of this series. I really think that it's going to give all the fans exactly what they want to see at the end.